If you're really tired of your situation, your actions are going to show it.
Don't bother me, I'm working. Don't bother me,
You can't continue to say that you're tired of certain situations, but your actions don't show that you're tired of those situations. So when you say you're tired of being broke, but your spending habits remain the same, or you're not figuring out ways to grow your income, or you're not spending the majority of your time trying to figure out how you can make a change in your life, then you're not serious. See, when you're completely tired of something, when you're completely tired of certain situations in your life, something's gonna click inside of you. Something inside you is just gonna click and make you change the way that you are. Because it starts within. Everything starts within. Everything starts with your mindset. So if you really want something to change in your life, first thing that has to happen is it has to change in your mind. So let's go back to this money thing. So if you, in your mind, you say, you know what, I'm done being broke. I'm going to change my habits. Because that's what's created your broke situation is your habits. It's not about how much money you make. If you listen to or read The Richest Man in Babylon, which is a great book, I recommend everybody go check that out, whether you listen to it or read it. You can actually hear in that book that regardless of what your income is or where you work or whatever the case may be, it's about what you do with that money when you get it that makes you wealthy. But it starts with your mindset first. We have to adopt the philosophy of learning how to pay yourself first before you pay any bills. And then if there comes a time where you put yourself in a situation where your bills just are more than what your income is and there's really nothing you can do at this point, okay, well now you have to, number one, figure out how to increase your income. Then number two, how can you start getting rid of some of these bills? Because it's making it too hard for you, because you don't want to have to work 2 and 3 jobs just to pay bills, especially if they're liabilities. All right. So what you first want to do is lower your expenses, lower your bills, so that way you can have some surplus money. And once you have some surplus money, you can start saving more, which will allow you to invest. Okay, so if you're really serious about changing your situation, especially when it comes to money, your actions are going to show it. Start listening to things like The Richest Man in Babylon. Start listening to things like Think and Grow Rich. Listen to people who talk about money. Figure out a way to change it. What are you doing? Who are you hanging with? Do the people that you hang around have good money habits, or do they have poor money habits? These are things to think about. Your actions are going to show if you're serious about changing things in your life. If you want to be more of a positive person, more of a productive person, then who you look up to would show that. You have to consciously pick the right role models in your life. Otherwise, subconsciously, you're going to default to the mediocre masses. I tell you this all the time. So whatever television shows you watch, whatever company that you keep, your mind is going to automatically look up to those people and those things by default and think that that's normal, because that's what you feed your brain. But if you change your brain and feed it positive role models, then that's what your brain is going to follow. So you have to consciously pick who you want your brain to follow. Otherwise, your brain is just going to pick the first thing around you. And if you come from the bottom, then it's not a lot of good influence around you. So that's not what you want to happen. So I recommend that you pick at least about 5 role models who you really would like to model your life around. Pick some people that you feel have good qualities. Nobody's perfect, but you pick out the qualities in certain people that you like and you look up to. So for example, I like 50 Cent's drive, but I don't like the way he's so petty. He likes to pick fights with people all the time and instigate. So I just look at his drive, the way he's always doing something more, and I use that as motivation, and I ignore the rest. You see what I'm saying? So it just you pick out somebody that you look up to, pick out the qualities that you like about them, use those to your advantage, and get rid of the rest. And then you find somebody else for the other qualities that you would like to have. Another thing that I recommend that you do if you're serious about changing your life is write down your idea of a perfect you. Write down your idea of perfection, because everybody has a different idea, and that's why everybody always say nobody's perfect. But I feel like you're perfect if you're striving to be perfect. But you can't really strive to be perfect if you don't have anything to go off. So write down your template of the perfect person. Write down I am, and then write down a characteristic. So for example, I am physically fit. Write it down if you want to be physically fit. If the perfect version of you is physically fit, write that down. Write down that I'm very charismatic, if that's what you wish to be. But just become more conscious. Make the conscious decision to become who you want to become. Make the conscious decision to change your life if that's what you want to do. If you're really tired of the situation, if you really don't like the situation and you want to change something, make your actions reflect that and work towards it. Change your habits. This is AJ Simmons. Thank you for waking up with me this morning. Hopefully I was able to help you. And I just want to ask that you all follow me on Instagram at AJ Simmons Online. Also, add me on Snapchat, AJ Richard already 16. You can keep up with me throughout the day as I'm making my moves and stuff like that. All right, so add me on there, and then make sure you check in AJSimonsOnline.com as well for new products. I also blog up there, and what I'm doing is I'm starting to put different material on the blog than I do on YouTube. So check me out over there as well. I just want to keep you guys motivated. Let's stay positive. Let's stay grinding. Let's keep getting it, y'all. Let's take it to that next level. All right. So thank y'all.